has to do with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's a fire sign, so that is good. So let's see what is coming up. So in the first week, a lot of you Aries are dealing with your wives or with your mom. A lot of you women are in a state of considering what's your next move. So a lot of you Aries, whatever is happening, whatever is transpiring, a lot of you Aries are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person also, or your wife. Okay, the nine for wands is in the reverse. There's a lot of issues, and I see justice is not in favor of a Sagittarian person, whatever that was going on. They are now gaining knowledge. I see an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person, whoever this person is. I see that this person is in the reverse. Whoever this person is and whatever is going on, it's not looking good. A resolution is going to be coming out, the energy of the Three of Wands. A resolution with a financial situation is going to be coming up. We have here the energy of the Emperor. Yeah, okay. So you men are in the everyday duty house, whatever is happening and transpiring. A lot of you men, you Aries businessmen, are having issues around your business. You Aries businessmen and your wife, because we see a lot of you Aries women or standing in your house. So a lot of you Aries women are dealing with a lot of issues, a lot of problems. This is another Nine of Wands issue. This is some sort of a legal issue that is going on. Okay, let me just pull it back like that. Legal issue that is going on. There is a Libran. This person is a Gemini. They're now recognizing what a Gemini has done. And the energy, this is the Eight of Pentacles. The energy of the Eight of Pentacles for a lot of you Aries. Problems with work, problems with a Gemini person and work. They're now gaining knowledge of who this Gemini person is and what this Gemini person have done. So there is a whole lot of problematic situation. Aries men and women. Aries women, you're in your own house. Aries men are in the sixth house. And the energy of the sixth house, there's a lot of problems in business. A lot of you Aries men and a Virgo is going through a whole lot of problems. So problems for your business, for Aries businessmen, problems for Aries, older Aries men at the workplace. I see you Aries men. I see you could be either fired, some sort of a problem at the workplace. They're now recognizing what a Virgo woman have done. Whoever this Gemini woman is, I end for a Gemini woman. Okay, let me see if I can get the cards in. So the energy of the Six of Pentacles is in the third week. Some sort of a problem with a Gemini and a whole lot of money that is going to be coming up. I see a lot of you men are having problems with your wife, a whole lot of issues with your wife. We see you men and your wife is in the reverse. Your wife is having some sort of a problematic situation, legal issue, problem. Some of you men and your wife could be divorcing. Your wife is in the reverse in the energy of the house of legal issues. Okay. Then we see the seven of cups in the house of Aquarian. So a lot of you Aries men and your wife are having some sort of a legal issue because we see the energy of emotions within Aquarians. Aquarians is authoritarian. They find out the secrecy of a Cancer, whoever this Cancer is. A lot of you Aries, they're gaining knowledge of a Cancer and what a Cancer has done. There's a whole lot of secrecy around some of you Aries and your family. People now recognize what was going on. The energy of the Two of Pentacles, I see this energy of the Two of Pentacles is that a lot of you Aries have to make some sort of a decision. Aries that have some sort of a short-term contractual agreement, or Aries have to make some sort of a decision about a Scorpion, okay? A lot of you Aries could have had some sort of a secrets, financial, problematic secrets with a Scorpion. It's going to be coming out. A lot of you Aries are to pay out a whole lot of money, whatever is happening and transpiring. A lot of you Aries could have to be paying your children or helping your children out financially, whatever is transpiring and happening. I see a whole lot of you have to be helping out um, your children financially, and a lot of you Aries men and your wives are in serious, oopsie daisy, serious problem. Transition is here. All right, so a lot of you Aries, some sort of a transition is going to be coming up for a lot of you Aries. So Aries, be aware of what is transpiring, okay? So Aries men, there's a lot of problems surrounding a lot of you Aries men and your wife. And if your wife is a Libran or you're getting divorced, they're going to be, and if your wife is a Cancer, there's a lot of secrecy about your wife, and your wife family is going to be coming out. The energy, I see a Scorpion and a Gemini is going to get fired at the workplace for some of you, so be aware of that. All right, let's break this down. The first week and the second week is the energy of hair. So be aware of this situation. And when it's the season of the Gemini, the first week is the season of the Gemini. The third week and the fourth week is going to be the season of the Cancers. Okay, so what we're recognizing is a lot of you Aries women could be dealing with a Sagittarian person and is gaining a whole lot of knowledge about a Sagittarian person and a Gemini, and they're recognizing what a Sagittarian person have, that a Sagittarian person is connected to a Gemini. And a lot of you Aries women and Aries men, there is some sort of a regrets with an Aquarians or with bosses, supervisor, people in authority is really regretting what you Aries men and your wife have done. This is a case where if your wife is a Libran, if your wife is a Cancer, if your wife is a Gemini, if your wife is a Pisces, I see a lot of problems for you Aries men and your wife, okay? In the second week, I see they gain a lot of knowledge over a Leo. A resolution is going to be coming up. This resolution is as if you're going to be resolving a situation. They recognize that a lot of you, some sort of a communication between you and your friends, they're going to be gaining a lot of knowledge. So Aries women and Aries men, whatever communication in the second week between you and your friends, a whole lot of information is going to be coming out. I see they recognize that you Aries men are not the owner of a business. The business is owned by a Capricorn person. They recognize that you Aries men and a Capricorn and a Gemini woman was saying that a business is for you, and they recognize it's not true. The business is for a Capricorn person. So a lot of you, you Aries men, it's like you were pretending to be the owner of a business, and they recognize that a Gemini is also pretending to be the owner. And this is going to be coming out in the second week. In the third week, you Aries men have to pay back a whole lot of money. A Gemini is going to be giving you Aries men up. You Aries men and a Gemini woman had collaborated and do some sort of a business together, and they are going to be, this Gemini woman is going to be saying that you Aries was the one who present them with some sort of a business agreement, and now they're going to be recognizing what a Taurus woman was doing, and as if the Taurus woman are they're now going to be recognizing that a Capricorn woman is a Capricorn woman. It's as if you Aries created some sort of a problem for a Capricorn woman, and people in authority is now gaining knowledge and is regretting what you Aries men have done to a Capricorn woman, and they're going to be recognizing that you Aries men have been profiting from a Capricorn woman because this woman is now showing up in the house of legal matters and this business that this woman has. And they're now going to be recognizing that you Aries men could have been profiting from a Capricorn woman idea, information, and has been creating chaos for a Capricorn woman. And I see regrets for people in authority, okay? In the last week, secrecy of your wife that is a Cancer is coming out because you Aries men use a Capricorn details and gave it to your wife that is a Cancer, and they're going to be shutting it down. So I see that they recognize a whole lot of secrecy surrounding a Capricorn woman business. Surrounding the work and a Capricorn woman business, and they're now going to be gaining a lot of understanding of what was going on. In the last week, they're going to be recognizing that your wife, that is a Cancer, took a whole lot of money from a whole lot of people and was gaining a lot of stability in her world, pretending and pretending to be someone else. So there is a situation where a Gemini and a Taurus woman is now regretting connecting with you Aries man for whatever the reason is, and they're now gaining a lot of knowledge and situation. There's a lot of secrecy surrounding because they're recognizing who this Cancer woman is and the effect of this situation, because they're now recognizing that a Gemini, because a Gemini is in a whole lot of problems because of you Aries. So let's look at what is transpiring. A whole lot of information came out, and they recognize that that you Aries men was working against a Capricorn person. And I see an end is going to be coming up for a Gemini. They recognize that a Gemini is not who they say they are. They recognize that you Aries women gave a Gemini some sort of information and documentation. A Gemini is now spilling their guts because a Gemini recognize that they're in a lot of problems. Six is the energy of a whole lot of money. A Gemini have to now pay back a whole lot of money, and a people in authority is now recognizing that you Aries men were behind this. Okay. You Aries men have to pay back a whole lot of money to a Capricorn person. This Capricorn woman is going to be winning some sort of a big lawsuit. I see they're going to be, people in authorities regretting the situation, and it's going to be helping a Capricorn person to regain their business. And this Capricorn person is going to be successful because it's as if you Aries man and your wife, that is a Gemini and a Cancer, was using a Capricorn woman data and information, and it's all now coming out. And I see that you Aries have to pay a Capricorn back a whole lot of money. I see a lot of you Aries women are in problems with legal issue, and you and your lawyer. I see Aries women and your husband are in some sort of a legal problematic situation. They're now gaining understanding and is investigating a whole lot of money that is missing. And it has to do with you Aries men and some of you Aries women who are in legal issue. Okay. Then we see a friend, whoever this Gemini friend is, or the Taurus. A Taurus and a Gemini is now in a lot of problems because of you Aries. They are really in problems. They're now recognizing what a young Cancer person have done and the secrecy of a young Cancer person and what a young Cancer person was doing. They're recognizing that a young Cancer woman is connected to you Aries men, and you Aries men and your wife use a young Cancer person to create some sort of chaos. So they're now recognizing how you had gotten some sort of a contractual agreement. They're now recognizing that friends had helped you Aries to gain some sort of a contractual agreement. They're now recognizing that you Aries men are very disturbed as to what you have done. They're recognizing that you need to get help. Okay. that you're mentally unstable and you need to get help. Some of you Aries men could be ending up in the hospital. They now recognize that you have took a whole lot of money. You and your wife, you Aries men and your wife, has took a whole lot of money that a Capricorn person should have received. And they recognize that you Aries men and your wife work with a young Cancer to collaborate and took a whole lot of money. And this money was for a Capricorn woman. And they're going back and looking at contractual agreement and documents and recognize that a Capricorn woman should have received this money, because that's why they're investigating your house of money, especially Aries men, because they're now gaining an idea and recognizing that you Aries men and your wife was the one who collected a lot of money using the name of a Capricorn person. And here they're going to be returning some sort of a contractual agreement that you Aries men and your wife took from a Capricorn person. They're going to be returning. And it's a situation where they recognize that a Capricorn person and a Scorpion information was used by you Aries men and your wife to accumulate a lot of money on the false pretend. Okay. The rest of you Aries are going to be getting temporary job, some sort of an offer is going to be coming in for the rest of you Aries, so that is good. So if you are a Aries looking for a job, a lot of people are now gaining knowledge of a Gemini woman. They're looking at a Gemini woman and our family. They're now recognizing that a Gemini woman is somehow connected to a Sagittarian person or is connected to you Aries men, because in the house of the Gemini, this Gemini is a friend, and they're recognizing that you and this Gemini could have forfeited a situation. A Gemini woman is now in a lot of problem because they recognize that an Aries woman was the one who gave a Gemini and a Leo some sort of a documentation and contractual agreement, which is for a Capricorn person. So again, in the house of the 10th house, they are now going to be recognizing that you Aries was using the business idea and information of a Capricorn person to make a lot of money, and you have to return this money to this Capricorn person. So it's as if you Aries man basically frauded a Capricorn person out of a lot of business by using their information and their business. And the energy of the fortune is going back to the business of a Capricorn person. This is the Eight of Pentacles, and a Virgo is going to be recognizing how much money you Aries have took from a Capricorn person. So this is the 10th house, and this is about work and career. And they're now going to be recognizing that this 10th house, the business, the information, what you Aries was using, has to do with a Capricorn person dating information. And that's how you Aries men was collecting on it. They're going to be holding on you Aries women who had given some sort of a contractual agreement to a Gemini woman, because people in authority recognize sadness for a sadness, because people in authority, this is the energy of the Seven of Cups, and people in authority is now balancing out the situation. And a lot of you Aries are going to be having problems with people in authority, Aries men and women. Okay, there is the Aries woman having legal issue, and you Aries men are also having a legal issue. So people in authority is very emotional over what has happened and transpired, because people in authority is now recognizing, because a Scorpion woman is going to be letting people in authority recognize that you Aries has been not speaking the truth. You Aries have, and this is a situation, because here in the house of the Scorpions is going to be advising people in authority over what was transpiring. A lot of you Aries have to pay back a whole lot of money, okay? And a Pisces woman, because they recognize that you Aries could have been using a Pisces woman data and information to acquire a whole lot of money. This woman is dead, or this woman is from another place or city, and this woman, they're now recognizing that this woman has passed away. Now, whatever the situation is, a lot of you Aries was profiting from the death of this woman by still collecting taxes on the name of this woman, and they're going to be recognizing this woman is dead, and the child of this woman is a Capricorn person, and you Aries was using this dead person information to accumulate a lot of money. For the rest of you Aries, you have to help your mother. If your mother is a Pisces, your mother needs some sort of a financial help. Okay, so this is good. All right, so as we look at the houses, and we're going to be breaking down the houses, we're going to be looking at Aries women or having some sort of a legal issue. The energy of Lotoya is in the house of you Aries. So a lot of you Aries women are having a lot of legal issues or things that has Aries women and men or coming up. So here we go with this Aries women and men. Okay. And this is in the house of you Aries. And what is happening and transpiring is that Aries women and men are having legal issues. Okay. You can see the lawyer and the woman there. All right. So let's see what is the extra message. And there also, if you're Aries that is married to a Sagittarian woman, they're now going to be gaining a lot of knowledge over this a Sagittarian woman and what was going on. So they're going to be blocking. They recognize that a Aquarian 6 and Gemini 6 and 2 8. They recognize that a Gemini is going to be winning some sort of a case over you Aries women, because I see that a Gemini is going to be telling a lawyer and they're going to be blocking you Aries women who had given a Gemini some sort of a contractual agreement, because they are now, so you Aries women who are having legal issues are going to be blocked. And if you Aries women, because they're investigating you Aries women, it's like they recognize that you Aries women were creating some sort of a contractual agreement. Not all of you, some of you, especially Aries people, women that is married, or Aries people that was creating contractual agreement, giving people contractual agreement. They're now going to be recognizing what you Aries have done, and this is going to be really sensitive, because I see a whole lot of investigation surrounding Aries women and their bank account, Aries businessmen and their bank account. For the rest of you Aries, you're okay. But they are now gaining. A lot of you Aries are going to be receiving money, work, maybe promotion, payout, and here. So your money is in work and career. That's where your money is in for the rest of you Aries. There is legal issues surrounding a Capricorn woman, and they recognize that you Aries man either took a whole lot of money that was supposed to be for a Capricorn woman. And they're now recognizing that you Aries had given a Leo, a Capricorn woman, documentation or data. And this Aries collected a whole lot of money using a Capricorn woman contractual agreement, whatever contractual agreement, data, information, identity. They now also recognize that if you Aries were married to a Cancer, your wife is a Cancer, your wife and a young Cancer person manipulated a situation and profited from a Capricorn business. So here, a lot of you Aries who are in a relationship with a, I hope you can see this, guys, in a relationship with a young Cancer or with a Cancer person, they're going to be recognizing that your wife, who is a Cancer Aries, have manipulated and took a whole lot of money. So a lot of Aries men, 65 years and older, you're in a whole lot of problem, because it's as if you and your wife manipulated a situation and created some sort of a chaos. So whatever this chaos is that you were using other people to profit and make a lot of money. And people are now going to be recognized, because they now recognize who is this young Cancer person, and that you Aries and your wife use a young Cancer person to profit here from a lot of people. a Gemini friend and a Taurus is in a whole lot of problem. They recognize that a Gemini and a Gemini and a Virgo friend want their money back. So Aries that was collaborated or borrowed money from a Gemini and a Virgo, these people want their money back because a Virgo or a Gemini woman is now in a lot of problem. People are now recognizing that a Gemini woman was using data and information of a Capricorn person, and they recognize that. You Aries have something to do with it. So Aries, man, you're surrounded by friends kind of giving you up. And I see a Scorpion person is now regretting a situation. The sun, they're going to, people in authority is going to be helping out the situation because they recognize that you Aries older men has gone too far. That's we're talking about Aries older men, 65 years and older, together with your wife, stole a lot of money. Okay, so it is the center of the Aries reading. So if you are an Aries man, 65 years and older, they're going to be recognizing that you and your wife took a whole lot of money. So you have the Emperor and the Empress, which is your wife. So a lot of you Aries men, 65 years and older, and your wife have stolen a lot of money. And this is going to be coming out in this timeline because the money was not for your wife. It was for a Capricorn person, the Empress. Okay. So the Empress is your wife. You have the Emperor and the Empress. So Aries man, and this is like men 65 years and older, they're going to be recognizing that you manipulated a situation because now they're going to be recognizing that you Aries man and your wife had some sort of a contractual agreement. This is the energy of the Nine of Wands, and they're going to be recognizing that in the house of friends, that friends help you Aries because they are investigating you Aries accounts. And they're recognizing that you Aries, like Aries women and Aries men, older men, and like the women who are dealing with legal issue, divorce, and that sort of a thing. The women, they're going to be recognizing that a Sagittarian woman and an Aries woman was the one who created some sort of a document and contractual agreement for a Leo and a Gemini, because people in authority is now investigating this Gemini woman, and they're recognizing that this Gemini woman from another country was using a Capricorn data and information, and they're now recognizing that a Sagittarian and you Aries women was the one that created the contract for a Leo and a Gemini in order to get into a country and was profiting by stealing from tax corporation using the name of a Capricorn person. So tax corporations are now very, very upset because the tax corporation recognize that you have not been only forfeiting the IRS, but European tax corporations. And they're going to be very, very upset with a lot of you Aries for what you have done because you have caused an international problem, and you have cost a Capricorn person their life basically. And they're now going to be recognizing how really disturbed you Aries men 65 years and older and your wife is, because they're going to be recognizing that you have not only defrauded the US government, but you have also defraud the European government of a lot of tax returns. So a lot of you Aries was running some little scam or had some sort of a retribution that you were taking out against another person because you were jealous and disliked another person. And this joke has become now an international crime. And, it is a situation where it's not the first time that you Aries have created this situation and you got away. But this time it is not going to be, you're not going to get away. So Aries, it's not for all of you. It is for an Aries woman who created a contractual agreement with a Sagittarian woman. And this Aries woman, together with a Sagittarian woman, created some sort of a contractual agreement for a Leo and for a Gemini. Now, this Leo and this Gemini is or husband and wife, and they're now gaining idea, and they're going to be blocking the contract because they recognize that you, Aries women, together with a Sagittarian woman, was the one who created this contractual agreement using a Capricorn woman and her family data and information. It is a situation where you had a lot of hate towards this person. This person works within a corporation institution. They left. You Aries women seems to have some sort of a problem. Lied. Um, you were trying to protect your lie, and you use a Sagittarian woman, and you Aries women who had collaborated with a Sagittarian woman and created a lie, trying to discredit a Capricorn person by using a Leo man and a Gemini woman to come in under the name of a Capricorn woman. Now, this situation of lying, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen, the woman did not. This Capricorn person did not do you Aries anything because of jealous and hate. You try to ruin the business, and they're now going to be now recognizing that a Gemini person as connected, whoever this Virgo person is, and a Gemini. And I see sadness for this Virgo person and a Gemini because all of this money that you Aries men and your wife have accumulated, it needs to be returned to a Capricorn person, because now they're going to be recognizing that you Aries men have been using a Gemini woman, because a Sagittarian and you Aries women have created a contract for a Leo and a Gemini person. Okay, so let's see what is going to be coming up with the contract, because they're going to be canceling this contract because they recognize that a Sagittarian woman in another country was very jealous and created some sort of a contract and gave it to a Leo and took a whole lot of money. And they're now going to be recognizing how very disturbed the Sagittarian woman is, and that you, Aries, and work with this Sagittarian woman. They're going to be recognizing that a Sagittarian woman has took a whole lot of money that a Capricorn person mother has left them. So here we are seeing that a lot of you Aries, they're now going to be recognizing that a lot of you Aries had profited and very because of jealousy, because the Sagittarian woman is really a Sagittarian woman, very jealous Sagittarian woman, took a whole lot of money and helped a Gemini person and a Leo to accumulate a lot of money using the identification and the business information of a Capricorn. So you Aries, not all of you, but some of you are in a lot of serious problem, because they're going to be recognizing that this Gemini woman is connected to a Sagittarian woman, and this Sagittarian woman is from another country. So truths are going to be really revealed, because they're now going to be recognizing how a Gemini and a Leo got some sort of a contractual agreement. Okay. All right, let's see the colors of the month for you Aries and what is coming up. Acceptance. You just have to accept. A lot of you Aries women are going to be blocked because they're investigating you Aries women. A whole lot of money they're investigating surrounding you Aries women. You Aries women, a Gemini and a Taurus is going to be giving you up. Expansion is coming up because they're now gaining idea and is now recognizing how some sort of a contractual agreement at transpired. There's a lot of confusion surrounding a situation because they recognize that you Aries created a lot of confusion. Okay, you Aries was copying a Capricorn person data and information because of hate. You worked with this person left a corporation institution, and because of hate, you and a Sagittarian decide to manipulate a situation and create a lot of chaos for a Capricorn person, and they're now recognizing. So it is a situation of acceptance is coming up for the rest of you Aries. Expansion, because I see in the work area, a lot of you Aries are going to be happy, and I see confusion because people in authority recognize that you Aries created a confusing situation because a Capricorn woman data information is now corrupt because you Aries have sold a Virgo, you Aries have sold a Gemini, and you Aries and a Sagittarian created an international incident, and you Aries women are going to be blocked from working in any more corporation that you access people dating information. They're not recognizing what was going on. All right, so passion, whatever you're doing and you put passion in it, you will get sales. Like if you do social media, you will get sales. So you got to put your passion in it, okay? Then we see the energy of a lot of you are hoping open, because a lot of you have to pay back a Capricorn person a lot of money. A Scorpion person is going to be giving up you Aries, and let people know that they were the one who gave you Aries, a Capricorn, and a Scorpion, a Capricorn data and information. And they're going to be finding out that you Aries was the one that intercept and was on a Capricorn mail and a Capricorn computer, and has changed a Capricorn woman email and mailing address, and was collecting a Capricorn information. And they are going to be taking back all of the documentation and returning it to the Capricorn. Then we have the energy of discernment, and what is happening and transpiring is that discernment is now coming up, and they're going to be discerning a situation because they recognize that you Aries have used a Pisces, and a lot of you Aries that have Pisces mother, you're going to be helping out your Pisces mother financially. And I see this energy, a Scorpion is going to be winning, but a Scorpion is going to be very saddened to find out what you Aries have brought them in. So you have number 6, so write your numbers down. Number 6, we have this goddesses of beauty is coming in. For the rest of you Aries, you're having the goddesses of beauty that's going to be blessing you. Then we have the goddess of in between. Okay, so this is the goddess of in between. So a lot of you Aries are feeling this in between situation coming up, because a lot of you Aries is now recognizing that they have gained knowledge of what you were doing. So you're in between the social. Generosity is coming up. A lot of you Aries are going to be generous and helping out an old Pisces person. And I see a whole lot of you are going to be supporting other people with whatever they're doing. So you have the goddesses of beauty, the goddesses of in between, and the goddesses of generosity is coming in. Now, the energy of the six, 19, and 40. 19 is like the goddess of the in between. A lot of you Aries are feeling as if you are in the world of in between. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the terms of Aries. Thank you so much. Go check out the extended reading. Okay. So the goddess of beauty is here, Aries, and generosity. So the rest of you Aries who have been really working hard, who have been really pushing through, this is so powerful, because whenever these three goddesses comes up, especially the goddess of generosity, a lot of you Aries, whatever you give out in the past is going to be coming back to you. And we're talking about Aries that has been so really powerful, so really honest, just work on the part of goodness, and you Aries are going to be regaining. So if you were Aries that always helping someone, always giving to someone, they're going to be coming back and is going to be replace this. So there is some sort of a sadness, but I see people in authority is going to be protecting a Scorpion person from you Aries, okay? Because the Scorpion person really recognized that you Aries went too far. I see sadness with some sort of a situation, and there are a lot of you that connected with a Gemini person. They're investigating this Gemini person family now. A lot of you Aries fans 65 years and older, they're going to be recognizing that you and your wife, you created a mess, you and your wife, and people are going to be saying your wife is old and understanding enough to know what was wrong and right. So your wife is not going to be getting off of this situation. Neither are you older Aries men. Okay. Aries women, you're definitely in problem. Here it is. The Three of Wands is that a bank is investigating you, Aries, and recognizing how much money you have. And a Taurus, they're going to be gaining knowledge of the connection between you, Aries, and a Taurus, and how much money a Taurus had helped you, Aries, to receive. They're also finding out the secret of this young Cancer that you Aries older men use. You and your wife use this young Cancer to manipulate a situation and get a lot of money. So Aries, for the rest of you, Aries, is going to be a beautiful month. But for all the Aries men and their wife, they're in some serious problem because people are recognizing that you and your wife know wrong from right. And, they're not going to let you up on this, especially for Aries men, 65 years and older. Now, a Gemini woman is going to be blocked because they recognize that you Aries women had gave a Gemini woman some sort of a legal documents. Aries women that is married to Gemini men, some sort of a legal situation. This Gemini man is going to be overcoming you Aries women. This Gemini man is going to be walking away. A lawyer could be blocking some of you Aries women for creating contractual agreement and accessing data and information that you guys should not have access. For the rest of you Aries, it's going to be a beautiful month. Your money's and at work, your money is at full-time work, short-term work. That's where your money lies. I do love you, Aries. I am going to be saying namaste until next time. Go check out your Gemini reading, Aries, because the first week is the season of Gemini and the last week is the season of Cancer. So go wait for the seasons and check it out. I do love you. Namaste. Please remember to like, shares, and thumbs up. Thanks, Aries, for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you want to see the Leo reading, I'm going to do Leo, Sagittarian, and Ophiuchus after this. So follow me. Namaste.